Before I get into this video, I'd like to mention that there are spoilers for Jurassic World Rebirth and possible other Jurassic movies. With that out of the way, enjoy the video. So this is my thoughts on the new Jurassic movie. Just so you know, these are first thoughts. I'm going to make a more in-depth review when it comes out on digital streaming services or DVD, possibly. First, let's get into the stuff that I wasn't too fond of. At the end, I do think Duncan should have sacrificed himself because it had more impact to the movie. And the product placement, oh my god, there was so much of it. This whole movie, the whole reason the T-Rex escapes is because some dude dropped a Snickers bar. And it zoomed in on the Snickers bar for 5 seconds. Literally. And then it destroys the door. I didn't like that too much. Also, Dr. Henry Loomis, he pulls out mints 7 times in the movie. Altoids. And shows it he's advertising it. He's like, I wish in the movie he was like, hey, you want an Altoid? They really help me focus. I don't hope that happens, but it'd be kind of funny if it did. And that's really it. People have been talking about the comedy in the movie and why it's bad, but they removed a lot of the comedy from the trailers. The part where he's like, the Spinosaurus, they're helping the Mosasaurus hunt, defend stock, do blah blah blah, and something. And Zora Bennett's like, none of what you just said is good. Guys, the Spinosaurus is right behind me. Just me. That's really it. They got rid of that. That's all my critiques. Well, I'm glad they got rid of that, but it was attached to my critiques a bit. Yeah, that's all my critiques. Okay, let's get into the stuff I liked. First off, there was an amazing scene where the helicopter was... There was a helicopter, and it was gonna pick them up, and it was smoking, and Henry Loomis was like, over here, and you could see the light of the helicopter through the smoke. But then, it got a bit closer, and you saw that the T-Rex was holding the helicopter in its jaws. And, surprisingly, the T-Rex doesn't die. Is this gonna be a 3-movie villain? Because if it is, that is sweet. Sweet dog. Yeah, the river raft scene I really enjoyed. It was very good. I enjoyed it. A lot of it's in the trailers, but not all of it. There are still some stuff that isn't in the trailers. And I'm trying to think of stuff because I just saw it, so I'm gonna have to rewatch it to remember some stuff. But yeah, that's some of the things I liked. Also, they didn't really add anything to the plot, and they were I think they were supposed to have a bigger role. There were these salamander thingies. You have the D-Rex right next to me. There were these salamander thingies that were in a couple scenes. Oh, cinematography, amazing. Gareth Edwards, you made another movie, one of my favorites. You made another movie that's one of my favorites. The other two are 2014 Godzilla and Rogue One. I love those movies. Yeah, really good. Yeah, and another scene I really enjoyed was the Quetzalcoatlus scene where they were at that temple thingy. How was that thing built? I don't know. And frankly, I don't care because it was awesome. But how did Dr. Loomis survive that fall? And then the compies were there. I thought he was going to be attacked by compies, but then they just ran away. I like the compy design. It's like blue and orange. Very vibrant. I don't know how they camouflage at all. I will be honest, it felt a bit different than the regular Jurassic movie. I think I've just been tainted by the last couple movies. Dominion. Shocked. Like, that movie is so bad. Critics were right about it, honestly. I don't know how the audience scores like a 70%. I liked Dominion at first, but after a while, I just don't like it. The Titanosaurus scene, it was pretty cool. They had like some kind of like hair or like fur or feathers or something. I don't know what it was on their legs, which I just noticed. You know, after that movie, craving some Snickers and Altoids. Martin? Yeah, let's be honest. We all knew he was going to be a bad guy. We all expected him to be a bad guy, right? But I don't think he was like a terrible one. At least he had good reasoning. Like, he wasn't like, I want to make dinosaurs for the military, which it'd be awesome. But it's kind of stupid, not gonna lie. He was still gonna make a cure for heart disease, or whatever it was, but it was gonna be super expensive. And that's why he died, cause he a bad guy. And he also let somebody die. And then he got eaten alive, except for his hand. It was pretty cool. D-Rex is awesome. The movie was great, but I just want, like, more. Like, I want this movie to be, like, 10 hours long. Not actually. I have a life. To be honest, I think that's all I gotta say. So I'll see you later. My name's GRJ, and I'll see you later again. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.